I said to her, I said, this is a transgender panel, and I said, talk about your dog walking company. And she said to me, she has transgender dogs. So I said, don't talk about it. Come on the radio show, and let's talk about it. Please explain to me, Sexy Sam, what that means, because I'm very interested. Are you interested?
I'm fascinated.
Let's show us what you got.
Okay, so it's not as simple as you may think.
Okay.
So you have to really get to know these dogs.
Okay.
So after knowing the dogs and getting to really understand them, there are a lot of alpha females, I want to say.
Okay.
So I've noticed that there are a lot of female dogs that are acting and doing things in a way that's like a lot of male dogs. So a lot of male dogs, they like to mark.
Lesbian dogs. Well, yeah, I'm sorry, go ahead.
So they love to mark, and marking is lifting their leg and, urinating over someone else's urine.
Wow.
Or another dog's urine. So, well, in DC, you never know. But anyway, so a lot of the female dogs, they like, it's not just a squat for some of them. They will actually mimic lifting the leg. They'll lift half their body off of the ground and mark in the same sort of movement as a male dog.
Wow. Okay, so let's explain. So this just made sense to me because I've seen dogs that lift a leg, and then I've seen dogs that squat. So the dogs that squat usually are females, right?
Usually. So, but that goes into the notion of the male dogs.
So
that are acting sort of in a female trait. They'll sort of just stand or just almost squat, not like maybe a full squat, but they'll urinate and sort of just stand there and maybe bend their knees a little bit.
Oh, wow.
But they will not lift their legs. So they'll urinate like a female dog.
Interesting. Wow.
Are there any other characteristics?
Absolutely. So there are some male dogs that like to show domination, or that they want to play with another dog by mounting another dog. That's a way of showing domination, or, hey, you know what, you're my buddy, let's go and play. So they'll try and get the other dog's attention by mounting them.
When you say mounting, what do you mean mounting? Like, are they like
thrusting? They're,
as if they were trying to have sex.
Male to male.
Well, there's that, and there's,
So it's all of it.
Yeah.
This is interesting. Okay, so male to male dog.
Right.
Humping.
Right.
That's to
Humping,
go play.
There you go.
To go play.
Or dominating. Like, you are, they have a hierarchy system. So I'm more powerful, I'm stronger, or I'm faster. You will listen to my commands.
And they always have to negotiate that when they first meet each other. Who's dominant and who's submissive.
Oh, really?
And they got to figure that out before they can play or just get along. Just understand how to socialize is the way I understand it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And they will also show that, again, if they need to, that they're the dominant alpha dog.
How do they show that? How do they show that?
By the mounting, the urinating over another dog's urine.
And if that dog doesn't, if a dog squats, right? If a dog squats, that means that's a female way that usually
that's more of a submissive way of urinating.
Oh, okay, that's interesting.
It's like more relaxed, like
more relaxed,
chill.
Right, but it's not that does not imply that the dog is transgender. It just implies that the dog is feminine or just relaxed. Sort of.
Yeah, sort of. Yeah.
It sounds like the women, the female dog, is
interesting when, the female dog, they'll also, mount, other females, they'll mount other males, and that's not really their role. Like, it's not the natural way of mating for dogs.
Are male dogs usually more dominant?
Generally, but there are, it's sort of, it's like 55-45.
Wow, interesting. Let me ask you this. This is a fun question. Do the feminine dogs hang out with the feminine dogs, and like do the masculine dogs hang out with the masculine dogs, or is it always like different?
Well, they definitely tend to want to hang out with other dogs that are more like the way they play. That's the determining factor. Do you run the way that I like to run, or do you chase the way I like to be chased?
That's interesting. That is really interesting. Now that you think, so it gives me more clarity that transgender people, it's not something. This is something new, and it's just something that needs to be addressed. Really, right? And it just not necessarily be addressed, but addressed and move forward. Like, it's something that is just here. It's gonna be more apparent now with animals and humans.
Yeah, well, a lot of dog owners, they realize that their dog, even if it's a female, is more alpha, and acts like more along the lines of a male dog.
I think Joe Boxer might be transgender. Now that I think about it, Carl and Carla, I'm telling you, because he squats, he doesn't argue, like he's real. Anyway, I'm just moving forward. No, I love dogs, and I love animals. So this is very interesting, to see that even in the animal, that they're different. This is something different. It's just not the room. It's not straight anymore. It's not just male female. It's just there's difference. It's different.
I think there's other animals that science has shown have some sort of ability to go back and forth between sexes.